Hey everybody, welcome back to more Pokemon Colossem. Yellow Shy. Last time we did Area 1 in Mount Battle, and that was extremely boring. And this is going to be extremely boring -1. It's a little bit less boring, but it's still very boring because the levels are still extremely low. So we'll send out our Hammer Bro Wobbles combination. And we got a Wynna and a Pichu to deal with, and that's about it. So let's just get this done right off the hop. Boom, just like that, eh? Boom. Sorry, yeah, and I still have my smoothie that I had from last part, so gonna be lots of choppy commentary as usual. I mean, I'm choppy enough without the smoothie, but I'm even choppier with the smoothie, I guess. And Lady Gelvin. You think maybe we'd find one decent name? I wasn't even paying attention to Area 1. Let's see how many decent looking names there actually are in this area. And we'll have a contest, see which area is the best. That you don't count, because that's not even close to a normal name. I'm sorry if I offended anybody named Gelvin or Jelvin. Same with Pabe. I don't think there's anyone named Pabe. But if you do, your name sucks, man. Seriously. Get your name changed. So Area 2 is 0 for 2 to start. What we're going to call the name game now. Trust me, I'm doing anything that I can to keep myself entertained into this, so... And this, I guess, the name game is going to be a reason. And a Grimer, alright. So you can see the battle music changed from Area 1 to Area 2. This is like the Cipher Peon music, I think. Oh, maybe this isn't the Cipher Peon music. What am I talking about? Oh, this is like your normal battle music. Like in that one from Area 1, you know, I was talking earlier, like last part about where you fought Willie, the pink-haired guy. You know, you don't... No, that's this music. What am I talking about? Jeez, I'm stupid. That is this music. It just sounded different there for a second. Beating a whiz at battling, a whiz at winning. I guess not. What do you what's your name? You better be normal. I don't want to go 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, and you just have Caden. Yeah, Caden. I mean, I've heard of Aiden. I've heard of Cade. I've heard of, you know, lots of anagrams of that name, but not, or, you know, pulling a couple letters out and making a name out of it, unscrambling. But Caden? Really? There's so many names out there, and they only pick about 3 or 4 that are actually decent in this game. I don't know. So I'm not too sure, really, what Beldum actually is. I don't... Like, it looks like a microphone or something. I don't know. Never really thought about it. But I mean, Matang and Metagross, what are they? But at least they sort of look like some sort of mythical creature, you know? Like Metagross has got 4 big legs, Matang, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, Beldum, it's just so tiny. It's like an eyeball with... it looks like that thing that comes out, that little eyeball that comes out in Episode 6 at Jabba's Palace in Star Wars. You know, that greets C-3PO and R2-D2 at the gate. Looks like that thing that flies out and scares the crap out of 3PO. Alright, you better have a normal name. Nope. Blonde. Yeah. I don't know, man. So you got C-Dot and Lotad. But as you can see, sort of slowly, that the the levels of the Pokemon, I guess, gradually get higher, but maybe it's just because these battles are going so fast that you sort of notice them a little bit faster because you're only paying attention every few battles or so. But I mean, level 21 and 22 already. I mean, 7 levels from what we started at level 15. But I guess we've already done. This is our 14th battle of Mount Battle already. All right. And not very effective. Still doesn't matter. I'll still kill it. Once we get a little harder, I guess I'll put in different Pokemon. This is just probably the fastest combination I think I can come up with. Just with Earthquake and stuff like that. Then I can knock out 3 Pokemon in one turn. I'm telling you on my papa. Alright. I'm all fired up and ready to rock. I don't know what that voice was. Owlbeck. God. I don't know, like, I've run out of ways to try to explain what they actually did. They just didn't try. I don't know. Like Owlbeck, is that what this one's name was? Yeah, I don't know. It's like they tried to translate them and then they just kind of forgot to throw in a couple letters or something. I don't know. Or the guy just can't type. The guy, he was supposed to put in Alec or something, and he just put a B in there by accident, even though the B is nowhere near the A or the L. Oh well. Not like I can just go and change the names, although I could just put callouts on top. And just, it would be normal names, but that would be too hard. I wouldn't edit like that. I'm a very lazy editor. I just do the sound and then just watch the video over and make any cuts that are necessary, and that's about it. Trying not to add too many callouts. It distracts you from the video if you put a big callout out and they just look at the call and they forget what happened during the video. Not that it really matters, I mean... Eluce. Jeez. Like, these trainers must not have very many fond childhood memories. Their names like this, I don't know. I guess they could be worse. Well, they couldn't really be worse. They're not really names, so they don't really qualify. Yeah, well. I tell you, though, the time does fly by when you're recording. It says my recording is almost half an hour this session. I mean, I just started Mount Battle in this session. And I tell you, I don't know, it goes by so fast. We got more fake Jigglypuffs. But I've been recording, like I said, you know, I sat down over half an hour ago and I said, I'm going to record here for a little bit. And that just drives you crazy. I don't understand. Like, it's like, it seems like I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes. But it's been half an hour. It's weird. And some things, obviously, like school, you think you've been there all day and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh well. We shall battle with nobility and honor. Alright, Mets. You Mets fan? They didn't do very good this year. Actually, they did alright. I mean, they were... I think they went like 500 or something. 80 and 82 or something. I don't know. Maybe they went above 500 even. They had all that controversy at the start of the year because their owners started calling out all their players. I don't know. It could be worse. They could be the LA Dodgers, who are bankrupt right now, pretty much. Anyway, speaking on baseball terms, it's all over now, the series. Can't believe it. It's like, I don't know, it's just the baseball season goes by so fast. I think it's because they play every day. So you kind of lose track. You know, if it's like football, your team just plays once a week. So you're always watching that week, you know, and you're waiting all week for that to game. But, like, you know, if you're a baseball fan, you're not going to watch all 162 games, you know, if you have them available to you. Like, maybe you would, I don't know. But, you know, you eventually watch 20 or so, and you're not gonna catch them all. I mean, every day you're going to be busy eventually. And then, you know, eventually you just sort of forget about baseball because it's on every day. So then, like, 2 weeks later, you kind of look in the newspaper or something and you go, wow, I forgot about baseball. And then all of a sudden, you know, 7 or 8, you know, every week or so, 7 or 8 games there have been played here, 7 games there next week. And then, like, all of a sudden, you know, a month's gone by and you've kind of been focusing on other stuff, and all of a sudden baseball, they've played 40 games already. It's like, what the heck? But I don't know. It'd be crazy to think that, you know, they've been talking about shortening the season, but I don't know how they could, you know, with all the rising player salaries. I mean, it's the highest, you know, out of the big four sports, like the NHL, NBA, and the NFL. I mean, there's no question the MLB is the highest paid. I mean, those guys getting paid like $20 million a year. And that doesn't even count endorsements or anything like that from their sponsors or whatever. But I mean, if they shorten the season, then the player salaries would have to go down, and that would lead to basically what the NBA is in right now. Although I think I did hear that they're finally going to get the NBA going. But I don't know. It's just a huge mess. The NBA is quite the mess. What's going on there? It's funny, it just kind of laid under the shadow of the NFL lockout this year. Everyone's like all worried if there's going to be the National Football League this year, and underneath there is, like, you know, people not really paying attention. Oh yeah, like the NBA, their contract is up there too, and all of a sudden it was like, once there's football, it's like, well, we got football now, and hey, there's basketball. Like, they haven't done anything yet, and then sure enough, it gets delayed by about 3 weeks or so. And you know, maybe if the NFL wasn't negotiating this year, maybe next year or something, maybe the NBA would be playing sooner this year, because there was no pressure on them. You know, if the NFL, there was no you know, there's no discussion to be made. It was, you know, the contract was up the next year, say, you know, there'd more people be, you know, there'd be more pressure on the NBA to, you know, to talk it out, because they'd be on them all summer. It was just all summer. It was, is there going to be NFL? Is there going to be NFL? And then finally there was, and that was late August or so, and then, well, I guess early August maybe, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, the NBA, they haven't done anything yet, and, well, they're going to be starting a little late, that's for sure. But better late than never, I guess. It's just going to be weird. It's going to be like, because I mean, it's usually like June when the basketball playoffs are on, so it's going to be like, it'll almost be in August. When, you know, basketball playoffs are always over before you know, summer breaks they get from school, so it'll be weird to see that basketball still be going on, or, you know, hockey done before the basketball. Usually the basketball's done just a couple days before the Stanley Cup, and I don't know, it'll be weird that it's all shifted, and then it's going to be hard to get back on track. You know, if you're used to starting in September and you don't start till November, it's going to be weird trying to get back to start in September the next year, because you have to shorten the off season up. Anyway, so here's Arth. He's the area leader of Area 2. He has bug Pokemon, as you can tell by the Pineco and Ladybug. And I've been sort of going in the middle of a little bit of a rant here about the sports, sporting industry. I can't remember how I started talking about that. Something about time going, but no, I don't know. I was talking about that. I always do that. Sometimes I'm on the phone for a long time talking with somebody. Sort of just talk about something, and then you talk about something else, and everything leads to the next thing, and then about 15 minutes later you try to retrace your conversation, or you do that after you've hung up the phone. You start thinking, how did I start talking to that about that? I'm trying to think how I actually started talking about that. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, I think I talked something about baseball, and I was talking about the World Series, and then I was not sure what I was talking about baseball, though. I don't know, maybe I was just bringing up a conversation saying that the baseball is all over now. Yeah, the snow will be coming pretty soon here, and I sure hope not. But one year, I think it was like just before the millennium maybe, there was actually no snow on the ground on Christmas Day. I mean, it had snowed before then, but it was warm enough to melt off. That's about the only time I can think of that. We got snow right away last year. Well, of course, there's one year, I think it was like 2002 or 2003, we got like 3 feet of snow in the middle of June. God, oh, that was, I remember that. I think I was in like grade 4 or 3 or 4 or something like that, I don't know. remember that. That was pretty crazy. I mean, we had a tornado, which was quite rare for us. And like a pretty big one. No, it wasn't a big one. You know, the year after that, 2003, 2004, somewhere there. Of course, a few years ago, there's one just outside of Winnipeg. That was like a L5, level 5 tornado. It was the first time in the history of the province of Manitoba that there had ever been a level 5 tornado. It's pretty crazy stuff. Anyways, we beat North and we've beaten the area 2, and we're going to get our Poke Coupons. See, this is what I have to do. I have to come up with these big topic conversations to keep me distracted off of battling. I didn't even realize I was at the area leader by then. So anyways, you've cleared area 2, and we get 200 Poke Coupons. Now, that's not a lot, actually. Yeah, we'll have the Abra teleport me back, because I'm going to finish up here at this. As far as this recording session goes, thank you for taking the Mount Battle Challenge. So if you go back here, you can go back to her and say you enter knockout challenge, you start a new challenge or continue. So if you hit new challenge, or no, if you continue, you don't want to hit new challenge, trust me, because you'll start from area 1. So now you can start, if you hit continue, you can start from either area 1, 2, or your new area that you've unlocked 3. So we've gotten, I don't know how many Poke Coupons, but this is where you go to take them. Coupon exchange, we got a prize list. And they just show you the list. So you can see you're going to need to build up quite a bit of coupons to get the things. Like, I don't know why. Don't really know why you. Like, these berries are one-time use. I don't know. Like, they're pretty. I know they're pretty rare as far as trading them over to like Pokemon Ruby to use for like, you know, online battles or something. I just can't really do that in Pokemon. But you know, you can eventually get your way up to setting these to like Pokemon Black and White or something. And leftovers, and I mean, some of these are alright, but I don't know, not worth trying to build up 10,000 points. Of course, the ones in the later areas give you more Poke Coupons, but still. Anyways, we're going to save up here, and next time on Pokemon Colossem, we're going to go ahead and take on Area 3, and then Area 4, then Area 5, then Area 6, and however far I decide to go. So this is going to be Yellow Shy, saying goodbye. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I think I said that already. I think maybe I should stop singing and just shut off the video. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know why I haven't shut off the recording yet. I just have to reach over and hit the power button, and that's all I have to do. And I should just do that right now, but I'm lazy. I just feel like walking in circles, counter clockwise forever. That kind of rhymed, but I didn't intend it to. I don't even know what I'm singing about anymore. I wonder if I should leave this in the final production of the video. Should I cut this out when I'm editing? I don't know if I should or not. Not really sure what I'm talking about anymore, but I don't care. I'm just running around in circles, and I see a item box that's been opened already. I don't know what I'm doing. I should just shut the video off, and I should just, yeah, what am I doing? Jesus, shut the video off.